Hi, my name is Brian Sousa, and I'm an emerging tech specialist here with Dell EMC. And as you can see, I'm not at the office today. I'm home. So my kids are sick, and I had to stay home and take care of them. And I actually just got them to sleep, finally got them down for a nap when the doorbell rang, and a representative from a solar company was looking to talk to me to see if I'm interested in solar, which I told him not right now, but it did get me thinking. Renewable energy is going through its own revolution right now. How we power this globe is going that way. We're moving away from carbon-based fuels. And it got me thinking about, all right, this isn't the only revolution that we're going through. It got me thinking about the amount of data that we're creating and how we're managing it and how we're harnessing it. If you think about it, 90% of the world's data was created in just the last 2 years, with some estimates saying that 162 zettabytes will be created by 2025. Now that's an immense amount of data. And businesses and companies and people need to figure out how to harness it. Now, we're utilizing technologies like the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, machine learning, to figure out ways to really harness this information. And the enabling tech to help harness this information is going to be based in NVMe. Now, many of our competitors have their versions of NVMe that are out in the markets today, but here at Dell EMC, being the industry leaders that we are, we want to make sure we do NVMe right. So when we think about the revolution that just occurred with flash technology nearly 10 years ago, we were first to market to introduce that in an array, and we've been innovating around flash ever since. We have 2x the market share of our next closest competitor. And what we learned in that revolution, we're going to take into this new revolution with NVMe, done right. So 3 components of that are powerful architecture, simple operation, and trusted innovation. Now, if you think of the traditional design of an array, you're going to have 2 controllers, right? And those controllers are made up of components. So you're going to have your compute memory, your front-end and back-end connectivity. Now, with our technology, which is very resilient, you're going to have the ability to fence in if one of the components, if something goes wrong and it fails, while giving you the ability to utilize the rest of the components of that controller as if nothing had ever happened. Unlike many of our competitors, actually all of our competitors that don't have that capability, because if one of the components goes down, the whole controller fails. Now, if you have another controller to back it up, all right, great. But when you think about this at scale, we're going to give you the ability to utilize 16 active controllers. So having that ability to fence in a problem if one of them goes wrong will make sure that you have the performance and availability that your business is going to need. So we're going to give you that ability to scale at an extreme level and stay extremely resilient. Now, we're going to be delivering this through through inline efficiencies, dedupe, thin provisioning, compression, and all of this is going to be happening at the inline level without compromise. It is in these elements that drive performance up to 10 million IOPS. With end-to-end NVMe capabilities, this is that powerful architecture that I had first mentioned. Now, second is simple in operation. We will allow you to help consolidate those workloads from multiple arrays into one single point of management. Whether it's block, file, mainframe, doesn't matter. Consolidating into one array that is going to give you the multiple protocols to manage all of this, you're going to be able to run this through a simple cloud-based monitoring and analytics application that is run on that can be run on an HTML5 GUI. Now, all of this is backed by an industry-leading future-proof program. That's 3 years of satisfaction guarantee, unmatched in the industry, hardware investment protection built in, flat and fair maintenance via our clear price, and all-inclusive software that comes with all of our offerings. Now, many of our competitors' offerings are charging a major premium for something that doesn't even compare to this. And we don't charge you a dime. Now, lastly, trusted innovation. You're going to work with us. We're the ones that were first to market with Flash, but also first to market with a true end-to-end NVMe solution. And as we continue to innovate here at Dell EMC, We want to introduce the next iteration of the NVMe maturity curve by introducing the medium that will be behind NVMe, called storage class memory. With SCM, where SCM is going to be incredibly fast, it's also going to be incredibly expensive. And we're going to need the machine learning algorithm to help optimize that data instantaneously in real time on the back end. It's already built into PowerMax, and we have that machine learning algorithm to do it so you can really integrate SCM. We do this all with availabilities of 6.9 or better, security, everything encrypted all the time, and the gold standard of replication. And we do this all without compromise. So really, when you start to think of NVMe done right, the powerful architecture is there, the simple operation is there, and the trust in design. And this is how Dell EMC does it.